It was dressed like Dave's mum's house with, you know, a chores list on a fridge. The whole scene was set for Dave's mum's gone away for the weekend and Dave's having a house party at his mum's. And we wanted to let people play their own music, which maybe is a bit risky, but obviously it worked out. So everybody was like packed into Dave's house party, and I went in there and there was this guy like who had assumed the role of Dave, and he's like, "No guys, get off the table. My mum is gonna freak when you come home. Please guys, can you not?" Like, and then all these people were coming up to him and being like, "Dave, thanks so much for having us to your house." And he's like, "Hey, no worries. Like, you know, you hosted a great house party last year." And
there was a moment where Queens of the Stone Age played one year, and Josh Homme's ex-wife, Brodie Dale from The Distillers, who I also love, was at the show with their daughter, and they needed to get a ride to stage. So I actually took them myself to the stage, and I decided, oh, look, I'm up here, I might as well just check it out for 5 minutes. And so I went up, and just that feeling and watching that crowd, particularly on the barrier, when Josh walked out on stage and when the band started, was actually amazing. And it did kind of bring a tear to my eye, because I thought, this is actually why I do this job, because it is that moment when the crowd sees the band and hears that first song, and there's just that level of excitement, which it's really 1 in a million experiencing something like that.
Oh my God, I wish it was still like that sometimes. So the most common way was flyers. You'd either get a flyer at another party that you went to, or a friend would give you a flyer, or you'd go to a record store or a clothing store and there would be flyers on the sill of the window and you'd check them out. And some of the parties on the flyer would be a phone number, and you'd call the phone number to find out where it was the day before or the morning of. You'd call the number, they'd say, go to this farm, go to this address. And Facebook was really only becoming a thing maybe right before our first event. It sort of started to become a thing 2010 for promoters.